Hello guys, Pastor Preston is my name. So excited to come your way. Okay, so Proverbs chapter number 16, verse number 25 says, "There is a way that seems right to a man, but it ends is the way of death." There's a way that seems right to a man, but its ends is the way of death. In Proverbs 14:12, it also expresses the same thing, right? It says, "There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end is the way of death." Two same expression in Proverbs. One of the things I've learned in the scriptures is when I find something repeats itself or has been stressed, then you must take it seriously. Well, I want you to take note of this. It says there's a way that seemeth right in the eyes of a man. So that means it is not a way that seems right by a standard of measurement, but right in his own eyes. That means you had not looked at that way by the right standard of judgment or measurement. You had just looked at it from a biased, sentimental view or a shallow perspective. It says the end thereof are of the way of death. Take note, it says the end. That means the way actually will offer you something great initially. Okay, but it is the end. That's how painful it shows up. It is the end that produced problem, right? When Eve looked at that suggestions that Satan was given, it says it was something that was good for food. It was something that will make one wise. But how did he end them? Condemnation. You see, it ended them in condemnation. That's why wrong stuff is dangerous, because truly, initially, you may not notice the danger in them. It will seem to be a shortcut to prosperity, success, or achieving your dream or getting what you want. It will seem like some form of comfort initially, but eventually it will cause big problems. So don't be sentimental in your judgment or in making a choice or in taking a decision, right? Neither should you continue to enjoy something that is temporal in nature. Always consider the end. What will be the end of this action? What will be the consequences of this action before you take them, so you don't get to regret at the end of the product. Okay, so Proverbs chapter number 12, verse number 15 says, "The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to counsel." So don't take decisions that is right in your own eyes, rather listen to counsel. Another book in Proverbs says, "There is more hope for a fool than the one who thinks is wise in his own eyes." Okay, so be careful how you take decisions that you will not check by standards, check by the standard of the word, or run it through intelligent minds and think what they think about it and want to think that you are sharp or you're smart in your own opinion. And then eventually you regret the end product. And one thing about actions, decisions, right, or conclusions is there are some that you might have an opportunity to correct. There are some you may not be able to correct. Never run your life in sentiment. Never run your life from bias. Never run your life in your own opinion. Refuse to listen to opinions, suggestions, or conclusions that are not rationally checked or spiritually ran. Okay, run your thought before the Lord. Let the Spirit of God guide your decisions, right? And check them by the word, right? If they follow by context, check if they follow by context, right? Or by standards before you draw a conclusion. Otherwise, you make a decision and you regret the action because you did not run them through a standard. You just ran right from a shallow point of reasoning, or you were so much in a hurry to take this decision. So never forget that there is a way that seemeth right, right? The end thereof are the ways of death. Now, holistically, according to context of scriptures, right? The way of man, the way that life suggests outside of the way of Jesus, right, is a way that seems right, but will end you in destruction. So we must allow Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life, to guide, govern, and direct us. Thank you for listening, and I hope this brings you blessing. God bless you.